Hey guys, what's up? Nice to see you again. I'm Hunter Grindle, and today's video is going to be on program design and explaining what order our movements should be in our exercise programs to elicit the best results overall. So, when we're making our workout program, we want to start out with power and explosive movements. Now these movements are normally used with mid to high number of sets, which is normally about 4 to 6. It can go all the way up to 10 even, with very low rep ranges. Now power and explosive movements could consist of depth jumps, plyometric movements, box jumps, sprinting, power movements, hang clean, power clean, snatch. All these movements require a large output from the central nervous system, which really taxes our body. It doesn't even use the muscular system quite as much. It does, but it really teaches your body how to work everything and how to make everything work together. Okay, so power and explosive movements are number 1. At number 2, we have strength movements. Now the sets get a little bit lower and the reps get a tiny bit higher. In strength movements, if you're looking at 3 by 6, 3 by 5 rep range, you're going to be training a better mixture of muscular strength and nervous system recruitment, I guess is a good word for it. But movements like this would be squat, deadlift. The higher, these can be interchangeable, but basically the lower reps you have, the heavier the weight should get, and the more response you're going to get from the nervous system, and the more response you get from the nervous system, the more your body will learn that movement like a skill. So for example, in our power and explosive movements, we want to do movements that are specific to our sport or the movement patterns that we want to train and adapt to. The farther we go down are less specific, but they're gonna work our muscular systems more, work on muscle imbalances and postural imbalances. But anyways, back to this. So strength movements are going to be semi-specific to what we do, but they're working a mixture of the nervous system and our strength component. Alright, 3 accessory movements. These are normally 2 or 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and these really focus on muscle imbalances, postural imbalances ultimately, and these are not very specific to the movement that we're trying to adapt to. Okay, so if our sport is sprinting, we shouldn't be sprinting 2 to 3 sets for a long distance. Okay, if we're sprinting, that should be up here at power and explosion movements, and we should be doing like 5 sets of just like short distance, short duration sprints at full speed. Okay, coming down from accessories, we're going to go to core. Since 1, 2, and 3 require the core, we don't want to be so tired. We don't want to start with our core, because if we start with our core, then we won't be able to produce or give the best performance in these 3 things. So our core comes last. When training the core, we want to start with our lower abdominals, for example the transverse abdominis. Then we want to move to our obliques, our internal and external obliques, rotational movements, and then we're going to move to the rectus abdominis or the upper abs. That comes with sit-ups, crunches, really anything that most people think of as the core. Now I'm going to go off on a tangent really quick. Everybody thinks the core is just your abs, just crunches. The truth of the matter is that's just the upper abs. The lower abs, which everybody has a hard time with, people don't work those as much. It's no coincidence that people aren't showing that, although abs also has to do with diet mostly. But the definition of lower abs, it's no wonder that people aren't seeing it, because most people just do sit-ups and wonder why their lower abs aren't defined. Okay. So, just to recap, program design, number 1 in your program should be explosive or powerful movements, like plyometrics or Olympic lifts, things of that nature. Number 2, strength movements. We're looking at deadlifts. We're looking at back squats, bench press, anything like this. Accessory movements. We're looking at bicep curl, tricep extension, things that aren't specific to your movements that you're trying to adapt to. What else could there be? You could do like maybe pull-ups, or seated pull-downs, or rows, or shrugs, anything like that. Alright, and then your core, it could be upper abdominal sit-ups, obliques, it could be twisting movements, throwing a medicine ball at a wall, it could be just going like this, or bicycle kicks, you know, and then lower abs could be like anything, hanging leg raises, or if you're really starting out and you're not able to do even like simple leg raises, you can just start out by getting down on your floor and doing like tummy tucks, pulling your lower abs to your spine, bringing your belly button as close to your spine as you can, and that's going to teach you to activate that transverse abdominis, that lower abdominal. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. I'll have one coming back at you next week for whatever. If you have any ideas or anything you want to know, just send me a message and I'll make a video for you, or write an article or whatever. But please send it my way. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.